Welcome back to another property tour. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Joshua Guevara. I'm an associate broker here in Albuquerque, New Mexico with the M Real Estate Group. And today we have another tour for you guys. I know I can see it's a little bit of rain out here, but just like USPS, we're out here rain, sleet, or snow. Real estate does not sleep, okay? So we're gonna do this property tour today for 7212 Loma Del Norte Road Northeast. It's in the Loma Del Norte subdivision. This is a very sought after area. It's located near La Cueva High School off of Wyoming and Paseo. If you're familiar with the Albuquerque area, this is the home that we're gonna be looking at today. I also wanna give a huge thank you to Genevieve Moya with New Mexico Home Masters. This is her listing. This is a remodel flip, so do keep that in mind when we're walking through. And owner financing is available on this property, okay? So the asking price is $424,900. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,763 square feet with a 2-car garage, and there is no HOA, all right? This is a 1975 build, so it will have a lead-based paint disclosure. For those of you that are not familiar with lead-based paint disclosures, pretty much just giving you the heads up that most likely the seller either knows or doesn't know of lead-based paint being active in the home or on the paint, because that's usually where you'll find it, is going to be on the drywall or potentially gutters or iron. Anything that was painted back prior to 1978 will most likely have lead-based paint. But of course, you'd have to get an inspection to actually find that out. All right. So really quick, with owner financing, I know you guys probably heard me say that and you were like, let me get out the rain here, wondering what owner financing is. This is where the seller becomes the bank and says, you owe me $100,000 down in this case, because that's the only way that they're going to accept owner financing is with the $100,000 down. It's a 7.5% interest rate, and you have a 20-year call on a 30-year loan. So your loan is set up like a 30-year loan, but you have to be able to refinance or pay it completely off within 20 years. All right. If you want to kind of go over that a little more in depth, you can reach me anytime at 505-363-7926. You'll see my number pop up, of course, at the beginning of these videos, or you can email me at joshua@mregrp.com. So let's go ahead and get back to the tour, right? I do love this little front courtyard area. Of course, extra layer of security as well. I do like these little accent lights right here. They're solar powered. They're not lighting up right now, which I wish they kind of were. It'd probably give it a little bit more flavor that we're looking at. I love the gutter system being right here, because I think this is the only spot that's actually leaking. But other than that, you don't really get rain falling down really bad over there. Of course, I do love the kick out flash that we do have right there. Bam, that's always a good plus. Nice, and it's on the other side as well. I do love the color of the brick. Let's just take a look one more time at this color of the outside. The color of the brick, of course, you could tell with this being a remodel flip, kind of missed a little bit of certain areas. But the windows, some of them look newer than others, but that's probably because of the sun. So, or actually no, because this one probably get no sun at all because of the tree. Just looks a little dirty. So don't know the age of the roof, but I do know that there was a new furnace and new refrigerated air unit. You can see the unit on top over there. And there is going to be a newer furnace as well. And of course, the interior is updated as well. Just trying to get you guys a quick look on the side yard access here. It's going to be your gas coming in, and there's going to be your door. All right, for the garage, looks like they have some Trex board sitting out. I wonder if they were going to build a deck at some point and potentially bailed on it. Well, let's take a look. Nothing crazy going on for the landscaping. I feel like you could definitely put some money into it, right? Get that curb appeal a little bit better than what it is. But this is a huge driveway, right? You have your 2-car and you can actually fit a 3rd, no problem. So let's go and get started and let's go and jump inside. When we do come in, we're looking at a 7.5-foot door, 6-panel, nickel brush. We do have the security door in the front, like that, storm door. All right, starting off, 12 by 24 tile, okay? About 3.5-inch baseboard. Not too bad on the ceramic tile, I like the color. We're gonna have new light fixtures, ceiling fans throughout the entire home, all right? Do love the new fresh paint, and boom, right here, starts off right away. So this is like your, I wanna say like the first living area, more of like a foyer kind of feel to it. because it immediately goes into your dining little area, right? Smaller dining area. Or it could even potentially be, I don't want to say formal dining because you really don't have much room. But either way, it comes right back into this kitchen area. A little enclosed, but definitely a lot of counter space. That is for sure. New quartz countertops. You're gonna have 32-inch cabinets. Sorry, I lied. Those are 28-inch cabinets. And then, of course, you're gonna have new hardware, but they're not soft closing, okay? Don't let it confuse you if you close it too close. Yeah, no soft closing. This just has those extra pads in there so it doesn't make as much noise. Love the tile backsplash. Not bad at all. Really good reflection on that little thing. That's kind of cool. All right, and then of course you have a double base undermount sink. Of course, new faucet. All right, stainless steel appliances, GE. All right, you're gonna have dishwasher, oven. Take a look, bam, everything's good in there. 5-burner stove top, boom, 5th one. And then of course you're gonna have your GE microwave. My question is, does it vent out or is it just venting into the cabinets? That's always the question, most likely venting into the cabinets. You would have to actually get on top of the roof and see if there's a penetration going out for that air to actually escape into the atmosphere, not into your roofing attic. That would be the biggest fear that would be happening. So if you ever have a penetration, whether it's for, the microwave fan or the fart fans that are in the bathroom, sorry, I know they're not called that, but I think that's a little good term to just kind of keep them under. If those fans are actually not venting all the way out the roof, that is a potential for issues in your attic, okay? General Electric, stainless steel refrigerator, obviously, nice. I think my big thing is where's the pantry space, right? I mean, I understand we have this right here, but there's not much pantry space. I mean, a ton of cabinet space, but not a ton of pantry space. Let's go ahead and check in here. We have the service room, okay? Actually no, there is gonna be gas and electric. So there's your gas capped. There's gonna be your electric outlet, of course your dryer vent. Here's gonna be a clean out for your washer, and those are gonna be your washer box. Nice shelving, nothing too crazy. Let's get this garage knocked out. It's not fully complete, as you can tell. Looks like this door has been changed. Excuse me, getting over a cold here. That is an exterior door. Yep, that is an exterior door. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't an interior door because that thing would get eaten away in no time with all the weather. But let's take a look back here. Looks like the garage door motor, don't want to say it's newer, but definitely looks like it's been replaced since, whenever the home was built, that's for sure. We're going to have a green tag here. Let's see, that's for 2020. So it looks like it was replaced in 2020. Not too bad. All right. It's been green tagged. That's good. Everything's up to code on it. All right. Let's go ahead and jump back in now. Of course, you guys are probably sitting here. You skipped over this weird wall. Well, yeah, I guess that's our conversation here now is what would you do? I honestly think I'd get rid of this wall. I think it really messes with the feng shui and the flow coming in from here. Right, and all of a sudden you just have this wall, and then it's a really small living area. I want to give you guys the good old school method of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 feet in width by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 12 by 18 is what we're working with. This is a fireplace, a wood burning fireplace. No gas there. It's gonna be a remote for your new fan and fixture. Before we get to the bedrooms, I'm actually gonna just take you guys to the backyard. But of course, if you guys have any comments on this, go ahead and please leave me some comments on this one so we can leave some feedback for the seller. Maybe they'll actually just, come back and say, we're gonna demo this wall and patch everything up. But I mean, it would mess with the tile, of course, at that same time. So that's gonna be a little bit of a headache, I feel like. But that's my pain point for this property for sure. So coming into the backyard, not anything crazy for the landscaping. Of course, it needs some love. It looks back, let me come back this way. Right here, actually, when we come on down, we have some concrete posts, or I want to say posts, but it looks like blocking going across, and then you have the metal framing as if there were posts in the ground. There's going to see it again right here, right there, right there. I'm wondering if there was another structure right here. Not too sure as to what, but I mean, assuming it's a cover of some sort, but not sure if it was enclosed or what the deal was. I mean, you can see more down here. Of course, you had some steps coming into it. But yeah, you still have the framing for all of it. So if you wanted to go that route, I think the biggest thing is checking your survey and just making sure that you don't have any utilities or utility easements in the back here. But considering that the electricity is coming in from the ground over there, sorry, let me get this back up. Electricity is coming in from the ground over there, and we got gas all the way in the front up there. I can't guarantee it, but in my experience, yes, I would say that this area should be clear on the survey for any utility easements. Now, coming back over to this side, I know we weren't able to really look on this side because of the trees and vegetation. So I'm just diving over here to give you guys a glimpse. There you go. Actually, that gate does open, so that's nice. Awesome. All right, looks like we got a missing light. There used to be a light right there. It's gone. Looks like they redid this like fascia and underdecking for the roof. Cause that looks fairly fresh. Looks fairly fresh for sure. And it looks freshly painted metal maybe. That could be a potential that was all painted. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Windows again look newer, not too bad. Stucco's in decent condition except for that little spot right there. We'll check on this side one more time. We've got a stump here. All right, so you probably want to keep an eye on that. Of course, with it being close to the home, I know it's just a stump, but you know, you don't know how exactly far those roots have gone. All right, let's go ahead and jump inside and we'll check out the bedrooms and get this property tour wrapped up. Oh, so now that the market is starting to change, you're starting to see a lot more of these owner financing deals pop up. And owner financing is really good for you if you are in a situation where your credit might not be up to where you want it to be, right? And you're not getting the best interest rates. Now, I know the interest rate for this one is 7.5, but this is always open to negotiation, especially if you're putting $100,000 down, right? Now, of course, with owner financing, they want to keep the market pretty competitive to what's out there, right? So what they typically do is they try to leave the interest rates about 2% above the market rate. So obviously market rates are at 7 right now, are ballparking around 7. So of course I can understand why they're asking for 7.5, okay? So starting off all the way to the back, these are guest bedrooms, all right? Not too bad. Definitely an outlet on every single wall. There's only a coax cable on one wall, which is actually going to be in that corner over there. Can't really see it because it's painted. And of course, new ceiling fan. Not bad. Looking pretty good. All right. Of course, it matches what's going on. You do have one shelf going across with a bar. No light inside the closet. Okay. Coming into the other guest bedroom, about the same size. Definitely the same fixture, that is for sure. And same closet setup as well. No light in the closet. All right, each of these rooms are let's kind of discuss this real quick. You can see the ceiling vent, correct? All right, so this is your actual attic roof, all right? But for some reason you come into here and this is much shorter. The reason why is because that's holding the ductwork and the electrical work for all the air, for the refrigerated air and the furnace to come through, okay? So people always kind of question that, why it's always like that. And that's how they got the cold air to these rooms to consider them rooms. Because without heating or cooling, you cannot consider them a room, all right? Here's gonna be the guest bathroom. Sorry, let me get my thing down here a little bit. Come down from the bottom, show you a good job for the tile, right? They didn't have any corners cut or missing. All right, new light fixture, new mirror, new quartz countertops, undermount sink, and new faucet, new cabinet vanity, sorry, and new toilet. All right, not too bad. I don't want to say the tub insert was new, okay? That most likely was there. From a flipper standpoint, if it looks in decent shape, they're gonna leave it, okay? 12 by 24 tile on the wall, and I just love this accent strip down the middle, the color of it. Like I wish I can get you more of a, there we go. That looks, yeah, there we go. All the way up and down, it kind of changes color as you go through it. Not too bad. That's a really good looking deal. I love it. All right, new shower head. Of course, make sure the fart fan works. Sure does. All right. You have a you see the 4 vent? That's most likely going to be for your furnace, okay? So your furnace is going to go through 4 vents, and then your refrigerated air system is going to come through these top vents, all right? Oh, gotta turn that off. There we go. So last guest bedroom, okay? You're gonna have your 4 vent for the heating. Okay, then you're gonna have your vent at the top for the cooling. Okay, same kind of closet setup, double door. Not too bad. I don't see a coax cable in this room, so no coax cable in this one. Keep that in mind, especially when the kids are fighting over which room to pick. In here, we're gonna have a furnace. Boom, that thing is a monster. Wow, really, really huge. Again, I wanted to give you an update that in the listing remarks, it states that it is a newer furnace, okay? So that will have to be inspected and checked by the inspector. Into the owner's suite, really quick, outlets. As you can see, there's gonna be the coax cable over there. All right, this is a decent sized room. Of course, considering that it's a 4-bedroom, right? And it's only 1,700 square feet. I mean, this is a really good sized room. I do love the double floor vent, right? Because you're getting all the heat in this one. This one's gonna definitely stay warmer than the other ones because of the double floor vent. And then also you have your your cooling coming through that vent on the top, all right? More of a his and her setup for the closets, which, I mean, let's get real, right? I mean, my side's gonna probably be where the door starts right there, and then that's gonna be my sliver. So that's mostly how it'll work for everyone else's opportunity as well to get the closet space going. Here's gonna be the 12 by 24 tile again in the wet areas. All right, new vanity, quartz countertop, mirror, light fixture, undermount sink and faucet. Even a new towel rack holder. Oh, and toilet holder. And toilet. A 12 by 24 tile for the shower here. I do love the honeycomb mud pan that they got going. Trying to get you guys a good look at that. Boom, that thing is real sleek, smooth. Digging it, and I do love this little silver brim that they got going. Oh yeah, not too bad. Checking that out. That's actually gonna wrap it up for the tour. I do love the barn style. It's like a modern barn door. I kind of dig that. That's awesome. And then there's gonna be your towel rack, okay? So, again, if you guys ever have any questions about owner financing, this is actually a tool that's used for investors as well to acquire properties without having to put so much money down or having to go through a loan process, okay? So if you ever want to have questions or check out a time to see a property, you can reach me anytime at 505-363-7926, or you can email Joshua at mregrp.com. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good one.